Hello, TuliTuli here, and today we're going to do a beginner video. We're going to talk and discuss the anatomy of an American silver eagle, which is also known as an ASE. But I can't decide where to start for the life of me. What am I going to do? I'm going to flip a coin. Oh, it landed in the capsule. It landed on heads also. It's kind of funny. So we're going to start with heads. So the heads of an American silver eagle is going to be where this lovely lady is. And we would typically call heads an obverse. See Our Lady Liberty, which is a portrait. It could also be a president like George Washington here. So also, what you're going to find on the obverse of the American silver eagle is going to be the date underneath. And then, if you notice how it says Liberty, that is known as a legend. It is basically the main letters that often refer to a coin's inscription, which, if I flip it over, you will see the United States of America written on here. All right, so let's talk about a few things. We have this beautiful walking Liberty, and the negative space around her that doesn't have any designs or inscriptions, that is what we call the field. All right, so we have the portrait, the field, Liberty, or the United States of America, that is the legend. In God We Trust is what we're going to call the motto. And then we have our date at the bottom. And if we take a glance, and this is going to be a good angle here to do it, around the coin, you can see that flat piece of silver. That is the rim of the coin. So this is pretty much the obverse of an American silver eagle. They're not all going to be colored. There's going to be more non-colored ones than there are colored. But if we flip this, we're now looking at the reverse. And on the reverse, you notice how we still have that rim here. That's going to be on both sides of the coin. But the relief, and the relief on this is going to be the eagle. If I tilt the coin and go on an angle, you can see how it's slightly raised up. Now this is a 2000 American silver eagle, so this has some wear to it. But you can see how it's raised up, and over time it gets worn down. That rim is actually supposed to help protect the relief and the portrait of the coin. So for example, if I were to put it down and slide it, instead of the portrait or the relief, which is the eagle, wearing down, the rim would wear down first. And a really good example of this would be me grabbing this Barber dime. You notice how those edges are all worn down, and then the one dime, it's just a little raised, but that's a lot of wear on there. But that's the purpose of the rim, is to protect the raised elements of the coin. All right, so we also have on the reverse, which remember is, let's flip this over now because we're on tails. I guess I don't need the caps anymore. So we're on tails, and we have our Washington quarter here. The designer's initials on the coin you will find here on the right side, right underneath the eagle's claws and the arrows. To the right of the tail feathers, the designer's initials. This one specifically does not have a mint mark. If it were to have a mint mark, you would find it to the left of these are the tail feathers right here. You would find it to the left of the tail feathers. It would be right here underneath this olive branch. Now, it would either have a P for Philadelphia, a D for Denver, an S for San Francisco, a W for West Point, or it could also be blank how mine is. All right, so The front of the coin, when God we trust, that's the motto. There's one on the back also, and that's written in Latin. You see this banner here around the eagle? That is also a motto. Just like how United States of America is the legend. The one thing left to talk about is the edge of the coin. And a lot of American money has this edge of the coin, and this is what we call rooted edge. It has a texture, and we're really familiar with that. There are different kinds of edges, and that's why I have these out here. This one, this is going to be a plain edge. If you notice, it's smooth. There's no lettering on it. There's no inscription on it. That is a plain edge. And then we're going to take this Libertad here, and it has the flat like the plain, but this has letters in it. So this is what we refer to as a lettered edge. It's smooth with the lettering on it. There are some United States coins, I want to say they're going to be more of the dollar coins, the presidential coins, the Sacagawea coins, that have this lettered edge on them. And then the one I don't have an example of at the moment is a decorative edge, and it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. So that is pretty much the anatomy of an American silver eagle. Just like on the front of the coin, we discussed what the field was, the negative space that doesn't have any inscription or design around the portrait. That's the field. There is a field in the back also, and that's going to be surrounding the relief. That is pretty much the bare bone basics of the coin anatomy for an American silver eagle. So if you are new to stacking, or if you are interested in getting to know more about coins, welcome. And thank you for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe if you have not already, and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching. Goodbye.